Hey there, my friends. Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage here. I'm really excited to be showing you and reviewing the Thalia Capo today. So, an unveiling or unpackaging, unboxing like you see here on YouTube. We're going to pretend like I'm going to do that today because I was so excited when I got this morning that I pulled it out and I started using it already. So let's just pretend that I'm opening this up for the first time. So if you haven't heard of these guys already, this came across my Facebook or Twitter or something, and I reached out to them and asked them for one because I wanted to do a review on it. And I was so impressed with the company that I knew this was going to be a great product. So I've been playing with it all morning. But let's talk about, before I put it on the guitar and all that, let's talk about what comes in the package. So what makes this unique is a mechanism in it that allows you, and I'll show this to you, where you can move it with one hand. Great for like worship or some other genre of music where you're changing keys all the time, but you don't want to have to reach your picking hand over. You can do it with your fretting hand very easily, like a bar chord. There's something else that makes this very, very unique. I mean, once you get this capo, you're going to see this is head and shoulders. This is the Cadillac, if you will, of capos. It's an absolutely beautiful capo in aesthetics, but then also how it works. Okay, now this comes with what they call the sliding fret pad tuning kit, and basically in here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like different pieces that go inside the capo that allow you to adjust the radius of the neck. So say if you're using this on a classical guitar that's completely flat, then it's going to have one particular radius. If you're using a Gibson, it's another, and a Alvarez is going to be having another. And they have a little cheat sheet in there to let you know, hey, if you have this guitar, put this number, and it's got a little number on there, and you put that right on the capo so that it matches your guitar perfectly, right? It's pretty amazing. So because I've had capos before where you put them on, and with the non-adjustable type like this, you know, you want to have just the right amount of tension, which this seems to have just the exact amount of tension. It's absolutely beautiful. But you want the radius to be nice so you're not having certain notes, especially the E's, going out of pitch or not being fretted properly because of the radius of the actual capo. So it comes with that, okay, and a little cheat sheet on how to do it. A small little instruction kit, which is really you don't need because I'm going to show you how to do it. Comes with all the different styles. I'm assuming this is all the different styles, and it's just, I mean, they're customizable. You can have your name imprinted on them, the whole 9 yards. It comes with a sticker and a pick. And I got another kit here, another sliding tuning kit here, but I think this might be, I'll have to see if that's the same thing or not. And then it comes with some nice bags as well. Okay, now let's get into the capo itself because I know that you're going to want to know about that. Oh, and here's a quick guide as well, which also goes over the sliding pad that you can put in there, and just a little bit of science about how it works in the whole 9 yards. Amazing. So the presentation on this was absolutely amazing. I was really, really impressed. Okay, so here's the capo, and you can see it's a little bit different than some other capos. This one has a lever, and this could be done with one hand as well, but you're going to have to reach around the back of the guitar. So if you're playing, you can't just move it like this. You're going to have to do yet another motion. Still great. It's a one-handed capo, and I like that. But what makes this unique is that I could have this sitting right at the nut, you know? I'm playing here. If I want to change keys, I can do that very easily. You can hear all of the strings are perfectly pressed down, not too hard to put the guitar out of tune, because I have the Gibson slider in there that I'm sure that it comes with. You'll have to check the website for that, but you just slide it in there. Super easy to put in. There was instructions on how to do it, but I figured it out really quickly without even doing that. Okay, so what's great about this is you've got that little lever, and you can see that it actually moves the part back that depresses the neck. So that allows for your one-handed bit. And of course you can just put it right there at the nut, and it's convenient for you whenever you need it. I mean, you can quickly change keys with this. So I've played in worship bands before where you're playing, you know, in C, and then here comes the key change in C sharp, and here comes the key change in D, and so on and so on. And if you don't have a capo that you can easily do that with, there's going to be a missed chord in between your key changes. There just is. There's no other way to do it unless you're playing all bar chords. So what are my... If you haven't seen from my excitement here, I love this capo. It's amazing. I'm really impressed with everything about it. The aesthetics. It's not a big capo. I could just slip it in my pocket. I haven't tried it with my electrics yet. I'm sure it's going to work great with that. Maybe I'll do a follow-up review of it, but it does work fantastic with my acoustics. And I'm probably just going to keep this one on my Gibson. I have some other capos as well, but I've got so many guitars, I need to have lots of capos. But check out these guys, Thalia, Thalia. They did this all from a Kickstarter, which is also impressive. So they had these plans and these mechanics. It's a father and daughter team. It's named after the daughter, which I think is so sweet. And she had this idea for doing this, and her dad seems very engineering-like, very smart, and put this thing together, and it is so pro. I'm so impressed with this. So check these guys out. They did not pay me to do this. I did this because I thought it was an amazing, I could tell from the video, I could tell it was an amazing piece that I would like to have. So I got a hold of them, and it is absolutely impressive. So check them out. If I don't have the link in the description of this video, then just Google search it. Thalia Capos. You are not going to be sorry. At least check out the website where you're going to see all their designs. They're absolutely gorgeous. I had such a hard time picking one because they're all so beautiful. I'm like, I want one for every guitar. So there you go, my friends. I'm Eric Andreas, your Guitar Sage. If you need help with anything, please let me know. Leave your comments below. Let me know, what kind of capo are you using? Have you tried these out yet? Let me know that in the comments below. I'm on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. Would love to answer your questions there as well. If you haven't already, check out the free 30 lessons that I teach all my students here in Nashville. The link for that will be below as well, YourGuitarSage.com/30. Please let me know how I can help. As always, be kind to one another. Don't trust the man. Spay and neuter. We'll see you in the next video.